Merilwen, Meryl now. Time for catnap. There's the gold star. Time for catnap. Now, did we have a save formation for this one? No, just for loyal friends. Okay, let's get this off to the races. Was it a starring? It's probably a starring. Show me the formation. Yes, it's a starring. Okay. Andy activated. Does she have the right beat? She does. Awesome. Another speed champions activated next. Yeah. The lore already kicked in. Nice. Alright. Let me get them all leveled up so we can cruise along. Mean Cab, thank you for 12. Is that a 12? 12 months with Pride. Much appreciated. Alright, so we gotta go 800 areas. This long potion. I'll get back to chat in a second, folks. Let me just get this all set up so it can do its thing. Sir Wyatt, thank you for your Prime sub. I didn't see that one come through, but appreciated. See it in chat. And we have an ad break. Good. I'll level these up during the ad break. Oh yeah, we got about 50 seconds left on the ad break. All right. Gems. Not many. Anything? No. Anything? No. Come on, hour-long speed. Nope. Hour-long speed. Nope. Last chance. Nope. God dang it. God dang it, you guys. Alright. Are we back? 2 seconds. And we're back. All right. So another way to look at all the bench seats is to click on the Swippy Swappy button, click on search, set ownership down here at the bottom left to just owned, and then you'll see how many champions you have in each bench seat. So as you can see, I have more than 4 in every bench seat. This is your bench, so is the seat numbers. But these are the champions you have up here. So I've done all the split the parties at this point, but you'll better be able to see where you need to fill gaps. And if you switch it back to all, you'll be able to see who else is in those seats to see potentially who you might want to get. There's a lot of champions in every seat. Arrival of Rule. Can you get event champion feats through regular gold chests? That's the only way you can get them. So if you look on an event champion, you'll see down here for locked feats, there's a gold chest. This is a regular gold chest, so that tells you that they come out of regular gold chests. So you either buy them with gems, you get them from a patron shop, or you get them from regular gold chests, or you can unlock some as event rewards for completing event tiers. Now sometimes they will be in the Thayan Enclave, right? But this is just kind of like an exclusive thing, like early access. Think of it as early access for some of these feats. After 3 months after they disappear, because there will be a timer after the next one of these starts. So 30 days from now, so 4 months from now, these will be available for gems in the gems, like here in the regular feat UI. Somehow Will ends up as my main DPS, even though I want Dark Urge to be my main DPS. That's probably just Will things. That's probably Will's probably giving himself more folk hero than he's giving Dark Urge. That comes down to building the formation that's buffing the proper person. You just got to learn that by, like, if I'm looking over here at well, who's doing my damage? Minsk is. Well, that's because I built this properly, but you look at, like, you would have to look at that champion and see, like, what are their incoming effects and compare it to the other champion and figure out why are they not getting the same buffs as the other one, and that's most likely Will's folk hero. It might not be, but it very well could be. I don't know. Saint Reborn, if you're having issues on Xbox, I've never played this game on a console or on any kind of mobile device, so that sucks. Submit a ticket. It's the only way it's going to get fixed. If every time somebody runs into that issue, they submit a ticket, and it's puts pressure on the developers, lets them know that lots of people are running into that issue, and they'll prioritize fixing it. Free swag. I like the new player guide. Is it fine if I go directly for Ikoria after Dritz? Look, you can, to quote Matthew Mercer, you can certainly try. But the way this game is developed is that you work your way, like, you can dip out of Grand Tour after Dritz, because Grand Tour has a lot of different difficulties through it, and you'll get frustrated if you try to complete it. But from that point on, these are in order of difficulty. Tomb of Annihilation is the easiest. Waterdeep is next after that. These are the two easy campaigns. Baldur's Gate through Light of Xerxes are currently the medium difficulty campaigns. Turn of Fortune's Wheel and Vecna, Eve of Ruin are the hard campaigns. So if you skip a campaign completely, you're losing the time you would have spent there would have been gaining you power in terms of, like, not only global blessings from their blessing system for that campaign, but also all of the gems and other things that you would have slowly been accruing power on across all your champions during that time. Could you finish Ikoria? Could you unlock Ikoria? Maybe. But it would be more challenging, unless you came in with cash, because I give this advice on a free-to-play perspective. But if you bought power with cash, sure. But if you didn't, you might not have the power you need, or even the champions you need by the time for Ikoria's unlock mission. So you can certainly try, but I wouldn't waste potions on Ikoria until you know that, like, you go in and I'm on the boss level. I just need potions to beat it. If you're skipping ahead like that. Dungeon Master is only at 80% completion. How do I get him to 100? It's most likely his achievement. Like, I haven't done this achievement. Everything else has a green check. It's these 5 things are the 100% bar. So you get 20% for each one. So now he has riddles for you to figure out, because that's the way Dungeon Master worked in the cartoon. So they brought him in thematically. With my patience, guide 6 young ones for 100 steps. Well, he has an ability called Patience Young Ones. So what he's saying is, you want to get Patience Young Ones, like maybe a full formation of Patience Young Ones or something. I don't know. Or at least somebody. And then you want to go, like, 100 steps means 100 areas. So you need to have him in the formation buffing a young champion for 100 areas. Other achievements in the game are straightforward. They tell you exactly what you need to do. His is a puzzle because his is a riddle because that's the way Dungeon Master is. It was bringing Dungeon Master in. He was the 100th champion, so they went full thematic mode on him. Hey, I finally caught up to the stars in chat. Kreml, I'm new. Welcome to the game. With only 2 days left, is it worth using 3 time gate pieces to unlock an event champion? Yes. even though I won't be able to get many chests before the event ends. Yes, look, if you unlocked whoever today, you've still got more than enough time to do at least tier 1, which is 3 gold chests, right? And depending on your progress with the other, like, were you able to get into tier 2 with the others? But you should definitely be able to get the 3 gold chests because you're using the same favor you earned for the event, so it's much quicker on the next unlock. Because remember, when you complete the unlock the champion adventure at that point, and then just bail immediately, and then you complete each of the variants and you bail immediately. You're not trying to deep push for favor at that point. You're just trying to grab the chests you can get and get out. You still get a random chest each time you do an event free play? No, that's in events 2.0. That's not how it works. You get these dragon claws, and then you go to the shop and you decide who do you want to get gear for, and you click on them, and then up here you'll have a slider to buy packs, and you get like 2 silvers and 1 gold from each pack. It's the same amount of tokens. Like, you used to grind stuff, and at the max cost it was 2,500 per run, and it was a 1 in 3 chance of getting a gold. So it's still you're getting the same types of chests. It's a better scenario. They took the RNG out of it and the time sink out of it. Much nicer. Much nicer. And the reason why they wait 3 months, because it's an exclusivity period. They've just chosen. It could be a contractual thing with, because like originally exclusivity periods were based off when they do giveaways on like Epic and Steam, and I think those might be 6 months. I can't remember if those are 3 months or 6, but I think they've just tried to, hey, anytime we're doing exclusives, we're just gonna try to keep it consistent. So it's probably all 3 months now. Is there anything, Retri HQ, is there anything I should concentrate on as a new player? In this event, just unlock each of the champions and try to get through tier 1 first, and then, it's getting a white star, the first set of 3. If you can get through tier 2, great, but, don't try to struggle at it. And then go back to the regular campaign, wherever your progress is on the regular campaigns. But basically, you're just trying to collect champions as they give you the ability to collect champions. Always grab them, because champions are power and progress. And then go back whenever whenever you've done as much as you can do in an event. Go back to regular campaign progression. Like, once I'm done with this, straight back. We got to dip our toe in the snow in Icewind Dale next. Because we just did everything we needed to do in Baldur's Gate. Next event is coming. We already know where the heroes sit. Yes and no. The only information I have access to is Founders Day is coming on July 3rd. Deacon is in slot 1. Walnut is in 8. Freely should be in 7. Nox is in 6. Nahara's in 3. Strongheart's in 11. I don't know who the next two, like the other 2 flex champions are. We just found out today that Aeon and Umberto are our next champions. Aeon created by B. Dave Walters. Umberto created by Gail Simone, the comic writer. We don't know what bench seats there'll be spotlights for them coming probably Thursday and Friday, and we'll find out more about that then. Thanks for stopping by, Noju. Get some rest. Marco's how to get more time gate pieces. Wait. You get a natural drop off a boss every 5 days. There's a timer so you can't get it more than once every 5 days. And as a brand new player, that's it. Once you unlock patrons, one of the main reasons you want to try to get your patrons unlocked quickly is because you can buy a time gate piece each week from the patrons. So like right now, I can get 4 a week from my patrons, and I just did. And I have a blessing. There's a blessing in Tomb of Annihilation. It's the tier 5 all the way at the bottom right. That makes that 1 a week from a boss become 2. Lacuna Blue, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. So technically I get 6 a week, roughly, now. But you know, you gotta progress there. But starting off is just 1 a week. There's no other way. Without, like, they do wild offers. It's the little marketing boxes up at the top. Sometimes they include those in wild offers. That's cash, though. Hey, Blast Arrow. Doing pretty good. I'm getting anxiety because I don't know what ducks dropped in my pool. But I want to catch up and chat fully first. Lost my mojo. What are the ways to get time pieces without spending money? Oh, I just went over that. Yeah. I could use event currency to buy chests for just 1 hero. Who would it be? I don't know. I'm a Carlock main, so for me, if I were only going to spend on 1 champion, it'd be Duke Ravengard, but I wouldn't. I would spread it around to wherever I need it, and plus my Duke ended up full epic just out of the chests we earned for him, so I'm spending mine in different ways. Because what you really want to do with your event currencies is partially try to get epics on champions, but also partially try to keep their power, like their average item levels, roughly the same, so you can use them all and have them actually do things for you. But it's easier, eventually it's going to be easier just to keep your item levels normalized via blacksmithing contracts. Like, who was I working on? BBG's done. Ooh, Duke and Ravengard ended up with 69. Nice. Oh, we were on Esmeralda. That's right. So, like, I can raise her average item levels with these blacksmithing contracts. Instead of targeting her with chests. But I do, she doesn't have a lot of, she's only got 3 epics, so I would really like an epic on training montage. So I'll probably still, spend some of my event currency on her. Where's this? I remember bounty contracts during the event get you your dragon claws. So like right now, yeah, I mean, Esmeralda is a good target for buying a pack. There was a dismantle warning there, but I'm not dismantling Esmeralda. That's not a thing. New players shouldn't worry about that at all. Okay. Just kind of fishing for that epic. We're a ways from Pity Timer, but still kind of doing it just 1 pack at a time, just in case, because really all I want is training montage. So this is one way to do it. You can, make your own decisions. Just do this. No. Back over here. Because I already finished her. I finished all of her tiers, so I can't get her any more chests other than this. So I like to wait. Usually I would like to wait until after I've tried to get her epics out of just by doing her tier based stuff. And then you look at spending currency. Which means you might wait. Oh, we're done. You might wait until the very end of the event before you do it. You just want to do it before it ends, because it's going to, if the event ends and you have more than 7,500 event tokens, which is the generic term for those, the game's going to auto spend them for you so that they aren't wasted. And then anything below 7,500 it will keep until the next event. Yeah, unlocking a champion for 3 time gate pieces is still better than not unlocking it, because you still get the champion, and it can always get, even if you didn't complete any of the content, but there's no reason you don't have time. You have plenty of time before Wednesday at noon Pacifically to complete at least tier 1. Because you could still get up to blue gear from Electrums. Which speed champs are best to give item levels to? The ones that have items that affect their speed abilities. You might hit my speed champions 101 for that. It might be in there. I think it is. I think we have a chart that lists them all. But I don't know. I don't remember that off the top of my head. Whittle has an item, but she doesn't need a lot of item levels. BBG BBG just has a feat. Sentry has an item. Briv has an item. Humon has an item. I'm hitting the main ones, not the secondary ones. Diana has an item. Yeah. There are some others, but of the ones that I have, like, I can't remember if Diana here. I don't have these champions to remember. I don't think she does. I think she might. Shandy doesn't. Tatiana does, but she's not a speed champion the way you think of it. Virgil has an item. Melf and Vi both have an item. Yeah. Some champions want those item levels more than others. Yeah, so if you got that Epic bundle, if you're playing on the Epic Game Store and you got that free bundle, then you could potentially complete Tier 2 event stuff. I've heard of some people even completing some Tier 3 stuff, so that was a lot of power. It's, again, it isn't pay to win here, it's pay to progress faster, because if you're buying like chests and things, which is what that bundle gave you, and some solid champions, then you're buying power. You're getting that. You can always accumulate that power for free. Everything in this game is free to play. Possible in terms of power. Yeah. They changed the silver chest rewarded for time gates. No, I remember getting 20. If you go to area 2000, that would be 20. Plus, there's now like a blessing or a perk or something. I think maybe it's a perk that has a chance to drop 2 silvers. I think it's a Mert perk. Honestly, now I think about it. Yeah. Silvery gates. So 50% chance to get 2 silver chests. Which means if you got super lucky, you'd get, what, 40? So they added that perk. But the time gates still function the same way. Can't imagine they get lots of new people through Epic when it's available on Steam. Well, I don't know why you can't imagine that, because it happens. Every time they do Steam, we get a lot of people joining the game. A lot. Yeah. Now, we don't get to look at numbers like with Epic like we do at Steam, so people like to throw shade, but I can tell you, we get a lot of new players every time they put it on Epic. People can choose to. I'm not gonna client shame anybody. If they want to play on Epic, or I've played on both, they both work just fine for me. We're on Epic right now. My main is on Steam. If you buy a wild offer when you already have the champion, do you get time gate pieces? No. It's you get whatever the wild offer says you get, and that wild offer might include time gate pieces. Is the Golden Epic worth it for Dungeon Master's Invigorate? I don't think so. Personally. Wait. Does he have it? Oh. Yeah, I would never get it because they never tell us anywhere in the game. This would be buffing the damage boost. They've never told us anywhere what that damage boost is. So I don't like to... I wouldn't get it because I don't like an unknown. Like, it's an unknown quantity. Blast Arrow, by the way, thanks to your tips, I was able to complete almost all tier 2s. Nice. Was able to get E20 favor. Very nice. Got all greens and blues. You should be able to get full blues. But just know if for some reason you don't get full blues, the Electrum chest from streams like this, from the codes you get from streams like this, can get you to full blue. Green and blue, 300 prime sub. Yeah, it says something on Idle Shaves about coming over to the stream for the chest. Yes. I just heard 69. Nice. Good job, everyone. Yeah. So up at the top over here, there's a code on the screen, Sulk Lyrathon. You can also put exclamation point code in chat to just copy paste it into your client. Then you click on the chest button over here, and then you click, this is called a cryptex. Click on it, copy paste the code in, and you get an Electrum chest. Love the name of your pineapple duck, isn't it great? I couldn't think of anything that made sense for Idle Champions. So we went with chat comments, and chat's always talking about pineapple on pizza, so. Who should I buy my last drag? Again, that's kind of yours. All full blue with 1 to 3 epic. I mean, if you really don't know, Shirak, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. If you really aren't sure, look at, do this, like click on the Swippy Swappy, click search, come down here, like go to Champion Origin event. We need to remove this. Champion Origin event owned. And then under sort by item level, and look at the event champions from this event, and whoever has the lowest item level from this event, then you could buy the chest for them, right? Like, just give them a little more power. It's one way to do it. I'm all caught up in chat. Awesome. Where are we at? We're 480 out of 800. We need to catch up on so many ducks. And so many ducks. Let's tab through the ducks until I get to one that I don't recognize. What the duck? What the? Is this like a Russian Matryoshka doll or something? Is it a Matryoshka duck? Does it open up and have more ducks inside? What are we naming this one? There's a part of me that's like, is this no, it's not gonna, that doesn't work. I have no idea what we're naming this one. Is there a Matryoshka thing in Wild Beyond the Witchlight? I don't know. Esmeralda is kind of what I was thinking, but that's not quite Esmeralda. It's not quite Miriam. Esmeralda was where I was going, and then I was like, no, that doesn't go. We have a Rosie. This isn't very rosy either, unfortunately. I don't know that this really fits any of our champions. Nice Lance. How do I activate BBG's Railroad? I mean, it's just aren't spawning fast enough to finish a stage in 5 seconds. Or then you're not killing them fast enough. They will if you kill them instantly. But once you stop killing them instantly, that speed effect turns off. So you might try like a familiar on the field with a fire breath potion out. But if you're past the point where you could kill them instantly, then the speed effect turns off. That's the way he functions. Looks like something my Hispanic mother-in-law would wear for a special occasion. Yeah, that's the other thing, is it does give that vibe as well. It does give like a Latina grandma vibe. Abuela duck. But we don't really have a... Hi, Blasto. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? We're gonna find it, and we're gonna call it Groma for now. We can always. Oh, but there are little ones. No, it does open up into 3. Oh my god. It does open up into 3. And it may have already opened up. The others might be up at the top. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? You know what? It's Zrang and Yasa. It's Zrang and Yasa. Come on. That's the best I got. Because it's 3 and 1. Because it's 3 and 1, like Human. Oh no, that's well, but we can't just call it all Korea. And we already said we were calling the there's 3 little tiny baby duckies, and that's Nat Jidley. That's Nat Jinx and Squidly. Neronin, what's the cooldown on my Karlach ult? It's not short. It's not short. I got a item level 51. Oh, hold on. It's really what it's it's bad. 616 seconds. Yeah, it's bad. It takes a while. An aspiring Karlach main, if I'm missing epics for Duke's Flaming Fist and BBG's Source of Corpses, which to aim for with the last few chests? I mean, you could go either way. Do you know where their pity timers are? Someone may be in range of a pity timer. And now we have it. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, there's Cleve. We need a Matryoshka Human to make this make sense, but it's the best I got for the moment, folks. And, oh, what the... What? What the duck are we looking at? That is... Vinurse is the kind of the closest. It's like, what's the name of those... There's a name for those globes. We already have Virgil. We have a Virgil. Well, it's not a plasma. There's a name for it. They're named after a person. The person that invented it. It's not a Tesla coil. They got another name. How are we not? Chat, you gotta know this stuff. Oh, wait. No. Maybe I'm thinking of what they called them when they sold them? Because it is a plasma ball or globe. They were invented by Tesla, but that's not what we called them. The modern one was developed by James Falk. He sold things like this, and they called them something else. I know, because I used to work at a store, a KPBS store of knowledge. And we had these things. They had a vastly different name. Well, never mind. Oh, all right. Oh no! It took us. Dang it! Dang it! Where is it? There it is. Are we doing? Kind of got a Vinursa situation going on. Did we call something Vinursa already though? I don't see one. Okay, we'll go with Vinursa. Okay. Right. Back to chat. The main thing is some champions get a yellow border where you see levels when they do the soft cap. It means that there's some are working correctly and some are bugged. So filling in with gold is correct, and being black still is bugged. And it's been that way since year one. It means they've never bothered to fix it. I tested how DM's ultimate interacts with Karlach's. Oh, you can't use her soul coin twice. It would reduce the timer if you'd used it and passed a boss level, but you can't use it before she beats a boss. You're only one hero on 5 to unlock my third party. You should unlock Briv and Calliope. I would, off the top of my head, I'm going to say Avandra. Yeah. You got Calliope, which is fine. Briv, which is fine. Avandra is going to be a good gold find champion for you. So I would choose gold find over pushing power because Briv's kind of a good, solid pushing champion. Calliope is going to give you shields for survivability in certain places. So I would go Avandra. Speed of slow. Do you know how offline progress works? Yes. Do you have any advice for optimizing it? Yes. Don't bother. Oftentimes I'll be playing online, making a couple of % increase favor per second, go offline for an hour and not have moved at all. Yeah, so when you go offline or you switch it into a background party, it becomes an active simulation. It becomes a simulation. It is not doing the normal thing. And what it's simulating is, can you clear the area, the enemies, before they kill you, before they kill one of your champions? And if in that simulation you can't, then it doesn't go anywhere. Right? So the only way you can optimize it, it was a little false, is just make sure your party is as strong as possible. But if you're pushing near your wall, offline isn't, it's probably not going to do a whole lot. Unless you've optimized your formation even better than normal. Yeah. Because what's most likely happening is in the simulation is running and it's seeing a champion die. So it doesn't go anywhere. Let's see. Now I remember them called a whole different thing, but it's fine. It's been a while since I sold those. Hey, I got some achievements, which is really what they should have given us instead of those corrupted gems when we completed quests and like achievements in the game and guide quests and collection stuff. They should have given us mints that were called achievements. The game very fast because of speed champions? Yes. Speed champions, and I'm using a speed potion, and we're killing instantly. Like the trash mobs are dying instantly to fire breath potions. We're having a bit of a damage issue here with Choten, however. Okay. Venersa. Alright. Zooming in. Venersa, who's next? On the duck cam. Oh, that's when we got to Yasa. Okay. Oh. It's like a this is cosplay. This is cosplay. Because it's a pattern. It's like a stitch pattern. So we're gonna call this one cosplay. Because if you zoom in, see there's little patterns to like cut things out for the different segments, like with little scissors. Yeah, I'm gonna call it cosplay. There's Nat, Jinx, and Squidly. We just can't name them. They're huddled in the corner over here. What the? What? This looks way more like Sasaspia. Oh my god, no. It's Xeraphon. It's Xeraphon. What does he look like normally? What do they look like normally? Excuse me. Is it this one? When it bumps into a duck, here we go. It takes on its appearance. It's Xeraphon. That's fantastic. Ice Lance, what area are you on? What area are you on? The speed potion isn't going to help because it's not factoring. It's taking into account game time, not sped up, like not real world time. Yep, see? Look, it changed again. It's Xeraphon. It's a doppelganger duck. It's a doppelduck. But Ice Lance, it's going to depend on what area you're on. If you're too far into the adventure, the speed effect does not work anymore. He's not a permanent. BBG isn't an always on speed effect. You have to meet the qualifications. How long is there? There's obviously an eternal cooldown because he didn't immediately turn into a piece of garbage over here. Okay, that's Xeraphon. Moving on. Oh, the haters! The haters are in the pool, folks. You want to know why they're haters? Why do we call this one haters, folks? It's because all they do is spit hot takes. You'll see. All they do is spit hot takes and try to burn the community down. They're just haters. There it goes. For new free-to-play accounts about Angel Raven, how long does it take to reach the patron champion counts? It depends on the timing. Like, did you get any giveaways? Are you starting with an event? Like, it can be pretty quick. I'm already past 50, and I'm 80 days in, right? And we're at, well, I'll tell you exactly how many I have. I'm at 58. So it's fairly quick. It's quicker than it's ever been before. Yeah, these are the haters. The haters will literally light some ducks on fire. Yeah, maybe Xeraphon just has good taste, not turning into Xander. That's fair too. Okay, we need power. We need power. Time to bring Carlock to the party. For Catnap. Did we have a saved formation for this? No, just for Loyal Friends. I said that earlier. Right. We're going to bring Cadbury as well. Welcome to the power party. Alright. Alright, haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. Over to... Oh, it's Budspike. Budspike joined the pool. Budspike is covered in cacti. Covered in cacti. That's Budspike. Oh, back to Rubber Duckies. So Budspike must have been the last one that joined the pool. They're not always new ducks, because there's a chat troll, because they're clowns. Don't treat them seriously. Chat trolls are clowns. They're just here to watch the world burn. Yeah, some of them have a... Oh, what is that one? We didn't see this. Is this like an ice crystal? What is that? What the heck? It didn't tab us to this. Where is... Yeah, okay, it's on Ducks Please. So it was a new one. And it wasn't a special. We got another one over here that we haven't named either. No more specials. Okay. No, we're not doing Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has nothing to do with Idol Champions. I don't know, Pranali. I don't know how Xeraphon would use another Ducky ability. Is there a good way to see if an adventure can be done with one champion and collect damage? I mean, you mean other than just trying it? No. Not in game. Oh, Ravenous. Wow. I would probably still go Mert. Why is that Lucius? What does this have to do with Lucius? Oh, it's not steaming. Maybe if it was near the heat, it was. I don't understand. I'm not really worried about skins so much. It's got to look like someone straight off. Is this a... No. Because it's blue, or else if it was green, I'd call it a green gem, but... Wait, did that get bigger? Is that one growing? We already have Gosrick. Corrupted Gem. There we go. That's a good name for it. Corrupted Gem. We have a Tatiana. Where's Rain? Bleed. Yasa. Oh, Xeraphon hasn't bumped into anybody lately, apparently. Nixie in potted plant form over there. Nope, just not going to bump into anybody. Here, but we got another duck over here. What is... We had one like this. And we gave it a name, I thought. Yeah, we had one that was yellow. And we called it Blueshy, and this is like an orange one? And it's bigger? But that looks yellow to me. Did it merge with the other one? Did they merge? That would explain why it's bigger. And it took on the color of the other one? I have no idea what's going on here. We don't play that game. I don't understand. Like, the game doesn't do that. I don't know. Can we see? Get to painters. Do we see the other one anywhere? No, it had to have absorbed it. Here's pineapple. Here's pineapple. On pizza. On pizza. I don't know. It had to have absorbed it. It had to have absorbed it. So, yeah, I guess gelatinous duck? No, we're going to call it a gelatinous cube. Nope, it doesn't let us name it. This is a different... They're combining. And we can't name it because it's a thing that isn't on the list. Oh no. I don't like that at all. But we can't name it because it's not a nameable thing. So I'm going to take this off and put question marks. Totally. See it next time. We have another question mark duck, don't we? Didn't we question mark another duck? Right. Folks, say hello to Sean. The watermelon duck. Magnamaniac, where do you get orange items? So if you're looking down here, that orange, kind of orange outshine border, that's a legendary effect that I've applied to the item. You have to unlock Trials of Mount Tiamat, and then you take the scales of Tiamat that you earn, and you forge, like this, a legendary effect onto the item that gives it an orange border. So it's not something that just, like, you don't get them out of chests or anything. You have to go earn them through basically a raid, like a piece of group content called Trials of Mount Tiamat. You'll unlock that after you complete the storyline for Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Okay, we don't have the damage for this. Why not? Oh, I know why. Because we still got these people in here. Mm-hmm. We want to do this and this and this. Thumb sink to the bottom. There's two that are stone. There's one that's a rock, and we named that Binwin for petrified Binwin skin. That one is based off a skin, but canonically, Binwin was turned into a stone and died. And then there's one that's marble, and we named that one Minsk because Minsk spent like a century as a statue in Baldur's Gate. The statue named the Beloved Ranger. New player, what are the first 5 champions you unlock with time gate pieces? I don't know. I'll explain this again. When you're a brand new player, what you want to do is you want to come over here. You want to open up the champion search, switch to owned, and see how many champions like you have in each slot, which is probably not many. And you want to make choices based off getting to start 2 in each slot. So the 5 champions you choose are based on the 5 slots you need to fill, which could vary based off what champions you have. So there's no way to know. Oh, what? 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 This duck is, its head is too big for it to float upright. There's an Artemis joke in here somewhere, but we already have Artemis, so so it's not, it's about, sure, there's all kinds of good champions in every slot, but early on that's not what you need to be thinking about. You just need to pick whatever you can get to get you in. Like if you know what slots you need, we could try to give you ideas, like if you're doing a manual time gate, but you're going to earn more champions out of like events like the one going on right now that are going to fill up a lot of slots for you, right? Oh, this is definitely Krond. Krond he hit at the gym with his big brain. He's got a high intelligence. That's Krond. That's Krond. Yeah, that works. But yeah, it's not so straightforward as, well, what are the best champions? Like that's not how this game works. You can, but you want to target, I really believe, in this, because we did it this event on this account, and it works super well. You want to build a speed team, a pushing team, and a gold find team. And based around the champions you might get in an event like this one, right? Who you choose to flex, as well as the champions you get in natural time gates, like that partly makes some of the decisions for you. And then if you're doing a manual time gate, then you could choose anyone, right? But you want to fill a slot where you need a second champion. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't know Krond, so in the deep lore of Krond, Krond originally came to the game pretty garbage. He was a int-based champion that swung a hammer, and they were like, "What?" And nobody liked him. And originally he had even a different alignment. And then the community hated on him so much, he went and hit the gym, changed his alignment to evil, and got super bulky, and then became a strength and int-based champion. So this is Kron, this big brain Kron at the gym with his headband on. That's the best I got. That's the best I got. All right. Let's come back up here. So I guess maybe there might be more ducks like this, and they all keep combining together. Oh, Nixie's flower. Look, Nixie's plant grew, and it's a dandelion. Yeah, it's a dandelion. That's great. I was hoping that would happen. I just didn't see it. Didn't see it. Yeah, there's been one in Minsk down at the bottom of the pool. But yeah, you can get a free champion by signing up for the newsletter, which is Escape newsletter or main menu newsletter. Give it a valid email address. You'll get Hitch in slot 8. Now you already had, you already got Raven Guard in slot 8 if you're in this event, but that'll get you ready for Split the Party 2. Then you can get put in Ginny get gold. You'll get Carlock in slot 4, and then whatever you got in the event. And that's kind of how you make decisions in the event too. Is like, who do I need for the next Split the Party? I mean, there's a lot of people that are just going to list off 5 champions for you, but while they might be good champions, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to help you progress the way. Like, it's not going to help. It may not help your account progress in the best way. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a dandelion to me. Honestly, looked like a dandelion. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, dandelions are yellow. That's true. Okay, so it's a daisy. It's a daisy. Oh God. Okay. All right, it's a daisy. Daisy Duck. Now we need the rest of the ducks of Hazard? No. No. Please. Please no. Oh, we got Briv. For those of you I didn't see Briv. Briv's over here. He learned to enjoy marshmallows from his friend Orkira. So he's over here. I can't really change the view of this, but he's sitting over here next to the fire, toasting a marshmallow. He's got his 9 jump cap on a stick. He jumped all the way out there with his 9 jump cap. He's just hanging out. He's hanging out. What on earth is a duck thing? Hey, Smoke Badger. This is called Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. The other day when the servers kind of fell down and went boom, I fired it up. It was a gift. It had been on my wish list, my Steam wish list, and it was gifted to me. I was like, okay, now I'm going to finally try it out. And it's basically the greatest thing that you don't have to play. You just sit here. There's different pools, and you just hang out at the pool. And every now and then, every like 3 minutes or so, a new duck drops in the pool. And there's achievements for duck interactions. Like there's the haters spitting fire over there. You can name them. We've named them kind of based off idle champions in the community. So they have different interactions and achievements, things that can happen, and based off the random interactions that happen. But you can't control them at all. If I turn on the sound, I can make them quack. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. Overall goal of the game: collect all the ducks. Collect all the ducks. It's a collection game. You just got to be patient. And like we collected all the main game ducks, and then of course I bought the DLC, the duck loadable content, and now we're trying to earn all of the DLC ducks. Right. It's just a very chill game. It's the idle game you play in the background while you're playing an idle game. Because of course it is. What are you? Oh, hey, the community managers join the pool. Everybody, say hello. So why is the community manager a firefighter? Because when things catch on fire on the forums, the community manager goes and puts it out. Right? Which in this game, it's the Reddit and the Discord, right? And the Steam chat, I guess. I guess people talk over there in the Steam discussion board group. There he goes. See, he's trying to put something out. No, he's just spitting on somebody. But if you line him up with a duck that's on fire, or if he lines up with a duck that's on fire, he can put that duck out. So it's a screensaver, kind of. We also have Sean. It's a watermelon, folks. It's a watermelon. It's an Al Chavis community joke. Yeah, it is kind of a screensaver, absolutely. But there's a lot going on. Well, there's another section of the pool down here. It's frozen. We haven't gotten, we have a dock. Carlock could melt this ice. But we haven't gotten Carlock yet. So, I mean, we've gotten Carlock. We got Carlock in a different pool, but Carlock hasn't dropped in this pool yet. The haters, if the haters went down, I don't know if the haters could melt that ice or not. They might be able to. I don't know if they've gone down the ramp or not yet. All right, we completed Catnap.